So, welcome back to the Geek Initiative, as of now hosted on a lovely gentleman's channel, as you may know.
Who's that?
Not you.
Last time, everybody was working to find the warehouse that was inhabited by the targets of a gentleman that you owe. I believe that our mic still needs to be turned up according to chat.
I have just whacked the mic volume up as high as it will go on OBS, and I will start fiddling with the mixer if we need to.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want me to just turn up a bit.
I'm getting requests
maybe
on
turn the
Twitch
music down a bit more.
to do stuff.
So,
You don't do anything.
So
No.
Is that more?
From my phone.
Right.
so, how audible are we now?
As I said, chat, these are always going to be a work in progress because this is the second time we've done something like studio live.
And we are unfortunately down a person as well.
Yeah,
We don't have a booth.
I have to run the desk tonight because we've got no booth. So,
Doing double duty.
music's on the loud side. How about now? Any good? Better? Yay? Nay? I will fiddle with the desk if I have to. Audio sounds fine to me. Cool.
Grand.
DM.
No music now.
Hold on. I will widge. God damn it! I will widge that up just a touch. So it is in the background there.
Increase proximity to the victims, apparently.
I'm wondering if the mic is too far.
It could be. If we just flick the mic.
Teething problems as ever.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Is it better now, chat?
Oh, we there, yeah.
Can you hear us now? As I said, these are always work in progress.
Yes.
Right.
We're doing our best.
Leave that as it is.
No one ever touch any of it ever again.
Don't touch that again. And then we'll have to do the sound check
Keep it in
again
place.
next
got
Tuesday
one
and the
Now,
Tuesday
super
after.
glue everything together.
I'm right.
Loud and clear. Cool.
Yeah.
Tiny touch of echoey with a little foam padding do ones for that. Yeah, we're working on it.
Yep.
Should be better.
This half's done.
Yeah.
That half isn't. So,
Where were we now, DM?
you were at the door to a warehouse that has been marked by a sigil of an eye, which in Thieves' Cant informs you that this is the place you are looking for.
Indeed.
So we're here to evict people, yes?
Yes.
So we just knock on the door.
This
say
is the
to-
one.
We say to
We
them,
can knock on the door and say, "Oi, get out."
yes, you have been evicted. Please leave
But-
quietly, and no trouble will come to you.
In my experience, if you just knock on the door and say, "Oi, get out," you tend to get a bit of a smack in the face. So,
Also, we don't know who owns this place.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's not important right now. What's
Also-
important is it should be empty.
There was
Should we
12,
scout it?
12 people in here, and there's only 6 of us, so
Mm-hmm.
they obviously have the numbers.
Yeah, poor buggers don't stand a chance.
Might
But he's got 2 swords.
I make a suggestion? You,
Yes.
Fair
me.
Magnus,
Fair. Who said I was fair? They're lying.
are you
Fairly looking good.
skilled in getting into places without being detected?
He's going to do better than your comedy feat.
Yeah, of course.
I could also
Come
give you a
on.
distraction if needs be.
Might I suggest you try and
Well,
getting...
to be honest, I was just going to see if I could open the door. And if anybody's the other side, I was just simply going to say, "Hello, this is where the party is, right?" And if I get it wrong, they'll say, no, all right, yeah, sorry about that. And then I'll sneak in another way.
So, but before you go in, I'm just going to walk around the warehouse, see if there's any other entrances.
I'll join you.
Obviously- Yeah.
Yeah, I'll join you on that. Any open windows or anything?
So there are no windows on the ground floor,
Mhm.
but there is what appears to be some kind of loading dock on the back of the warehouse. It's basically a ridge that comes out the back of the building that has a padlocked, sort of grate covering the back that is only openable by those with the key.
And it's closed at the moment.
It's closed at the moment. You can see through it. It is a grate. It's not like a door or a shutter. And you can see within there are at least 3 goblinoids moving around on the ground floor that you can see from where you are. But there are quite a lot of crates and other boxes obscuring your view.
Do they look armed
Yes.
with anything in particular?
Scimitars, short bows.
Is that the only other
That's quite-
entrance?
It's the only one
It's
you
quite
can see
heavily
that's on the
armed
ground
for a
floor.
warehouse,
On the ground floor, yeah.
isn't it?
Sorry?
It's a bit heavily armed for a warehouse, especially down by the docks.
Well, if we're meant to be evicting people against their will, I don't think they're going to be just coming at us with foam swords.
Did we all go together, by the
No,
way?
it was just us two.
Just you two. I'm not there.
But is there any open windows on the second floor?
There are windows on the second floor, but only on the front of the warehouse.
Okay.
And they do not appear to open. It is more a case of they seem to be there to allow light in.
Well, from my experience, do you think we might be able to make a distraction somewhere? Like, hi, we're here, but we're not really here.
I would say it
I
would
can knock on
be
the front
at-
door.
Well,
You're not there either.
yeah, we're away from you.
Yes, of course. You're away from me. Never mind. I'm having a separate conversation.
So, the
I
only
think it
way I
might be
could
best
stop-
if we wait for the others to get back before we go knocking on a door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only distraction I would say would be here, because obviously we can see inside
Yeah.
to know people would be coming, and then the other
Would it be
door.
better to make a distraction at the front and then we will come through the back?
Well, this one's locked, so we can't get through in here unless
Oh, okay.
we get someone to pick a lock for it.
Might be able to get someone to pick it up, but might need a distraction at the front door.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the front door. Obviously, we need to talk with
Yeah.
the others to get the plan going.
Is there...
Can I have a stealth check from you both, considering that sound could carry through this grate?
Disadvantage because my armor.
12?
That's a 4.
What I'm seeing there is you've had a really nice hushed conversation, and then you've gone, well, let's go back out around to the front and talk to everyone.
Get my talons on the
Yeah.
concrete.
Is it the middle of the day or is it afternoon? Never
It's currently an afternoon, probably about 4.
Okay, can I perceive anybody other than us on the streets?
You're on a back alley if
Yeah.
you're at the back of the warehouse.
No, when we go around the front.
Around the front.
Yeah,
This is the front of the warehouse is between 2 buildings,
Okay.
itself and another.
Yeah.
So you are not like on a main street or anything.
Okay.
So there's occasionally a person coming past, but also they are seedy looking people at best. So they are coming past and thinking, oh, I can get involved with whatever that is.
Oh,
That
okay.
doesn't seem like my business, and just keep walking.
Yeah.
How did
So there's,
scouting go?
so there's a loading dock on the other side. It has a grate, but it's padlocked.
That's not a problem.
Not a problem.
No. So the question is, do we have people rattling the grate and get them all to go to the back so that we can sneak in the front and bump them off inside at the back of the building? Or do we want them going rushing to the front and have a confrontation there where people might see?
I think the back's probably the best option.
Yeah. I
Back
think
is
so.
best, yes.
Exactly. So
Crossbow sounds favourite if they're at the back of the warehouse.
who wants to go round the back and make lots of noise and pretend you're trying to get in and have an argument with them and swear and everything? I'm happy to sneak in the front.
Our leader
I'll
wants
do
to
it.
do it.
I'll do it. Absolutely, I'll do it.
I'll reluctantly.
Actually, to
So-
be fair,
I'll.
it might not work because if I'm supposed to be selling things, why would I be trying to go through? I was basically going to knock on the door and be like, Malcador's Medicants, buy my
Even
shit.
better. Rather than selling Malcador's whatever they are.
Medicants, Malcador's Medicants.
Yeah, dodgy medicines. How about, do you reckon you could pretend that you're actually a warehouse inspector.
We can give it a go.
So I'm here to inspect your warehouse for infestations of cockroaches or something. And while they're all puzzled, me and maybe someone else who's very sneaky, we'll go in the front door. And we'll close the front door behind us. And we'll take them out one by one whilst you sit there and smile.
The problem with that is also, why would a warehouse inspector be trying to come in the back door of a warehouse?
Because that's where those sneaky cockroaches come in. They never come out in front of you, they always come out the back.
But then we are split up.
Yeah, but we'll meet up. With
How
them
big
stuck
is
in the
this?
middle.
How big is this
We
warehouse?
call that ambush.
Is it quite big?
So, it is 50 feet deep and probably about 80 to 100 foot in length.
Okay.
It looks
Quite
about
big.
Looks about 2 stories.
Yep.
Through the grate, you can see that there are boxes piled up on the inside of the loading dock.
Yep.
And that there are gantries up above,
Yep.
and that lead to an office, which is on the opposite the loading dock.
Yep.
Like directly opposite,
Yep.
towards the street, is
Okay.
some kind of office on the upper floor.
Is that where the windows are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it full of boxes or was it sparse?
So they're quite densely packed and stacked up quite high. So it seems like a shipment has come in recently and is currently being moved from one pile to being sorted in the larger open space at the other end of the warehouse.
So I've got a question for everyone. Who can move the fastest?
Depends what's
If
chasing
needs
me.
be.
If it's something big and chasey and scary, I can move pretty damn fast.
How about we start a little fire at the back?
Didn't they want the building intact?
A little fire, like just a little fire. Distraction doesn't have to be inside the building. It can just be by the back
no.
gate.
Believe me when
Because
I
the
tell you a
problem
little
is-
fire becomes a big fire very, very quickly.
See,
Yeah.
the issue you've got there though is a little bit of fire, lots of smoke.
Yeah, but
Then the warehouses next door, they come rushing out because they don't want theirs on fire, so they come along.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you
then
have
we
And
can
then
get
you
the
get everybody
authorities
else.
come as well.
No, let's not do fire.
I think it's a bit too much.
Can we not just kick the door down and go in?
Well, you guys, I'm ready for you guys to go and rattle the back
I-
in as soon as we hear
I just
movement.
don't
I
feel
have
like
a
splitting up.
suggestion. Why don't a small number of us breaking through the back get into a position so when a distraction is made at the front, we can take them from both sides?
That's what I was
Shield
saying, but the other
wall.
way round. Make the noise at the back, so that when they come running to the back, we kill everything at the back of the warehouse where there's nobody walking past.
Have we tried this front door to see
No.
if it's unlocked?
Locks aren't a problem.
But it's about time, is it? If it's unlocked now, then
I
we
can, by the time you get round the back, I'll get
On a side note, while we're by this front door, how loud are we speaking?
Roll a stealth check. All in, yeah. You're having a
Nat
conversation.
20, baby!
As it's talking stealth, do I
You
check
do
this?
not have disadvantage.
Oh my
19.
18.
Oh, cool, so I don't have disadvantage. Cool, got a 12.
16.
14.
He got a nat 20.
Natural
Somehow he's the
20.
loudest one is the more stealthy.
I think that Malkador being loud is actually what's covering the rest of you. The ravings of a madman in the street often cover up the quieter conversations that you might hear. So I think that you get away with it for now. There's at least no evidence to suggest otherwise.
So, who can move quite quietly? Other than me, of course.
Plus 2 to stealth.
I would say not myself.
Not me.
No,
Not me.
not with this now
Stealthy.
light.
I'm a little stealthy.
Light armour.
I'm quite light-footed, one
Okay.
would say.
Well, in which case, we stay here.
I'm just very tall.
That's fine. We stay here. These four, they start going down the back. As soon as they get near the back,
Break the chain.
we get in. They can rattle, make noise, whatever. I'm sure it won't take much to break the stuff down. But what we can do is if we get in and we can get up on that gantry that you said you saw, then we have the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
We can. You got.
I can shoot.
You got your crossbow with you.
I got a longbow.
Longbow. Longbow, eh?
Yeah, longbow. I still check then.
That's a more bigger than me.
Long bow for a
Yeah.
long person.
That's
Long
a
bow
more
for a
bigger
long
than me.
person. Matches my ears, you see.
So you're
Elf.
going to go round. Are you going through this door?
We're going through this door.
We'll go through the front.
the actual door.
But the grated one is.
At
We
back.
know that's locked,
Yes.
so we can't get in through there.
Ah, yeah.
We know that.
And
one's
none of
locked.
you
We
can
don't-
open a lock.
I mean, I could
I've
break
not-
the chain.
Yeah, I've not been.
Could blow it out.
Explosives,
Right.
yes.
Can
tell
you
you what,
spray
Change of
acid?
plan. You
I'll
just
tell you
go
what,
through the back, we go
everybody-
the front.
Everybody stay very quiet. And I'm going to, as quiet as I can, try and open the door and see if it is actually unlocked.
Front door.
Yeah.
Check for traps.
All I'm
and
literally
alarms.
going to do is just slowly.
Check for some traps.
This is how you check for traps. You get ready to jump out of the way.
Okay.
And if it makes a big distraction, we quickly run around the back while they're getting confused. All right? Understood? Now shush.
Level 3.
Would you like me to roll the any sleight of hand, stealth?
Roll a stealth check.
I'm so going to mess this up.
Yeah.
24.
You very, very, very slowly and carefully twist the handle.
And get blown up.
Yeah,
Excellent. I'm just going to release the handle. And just pull the door to without clicking it shut. Just pull it to so no light goes in. Right. Those of you who are not sneaky, stand here, hold this. We'll go round the back then.
I'll hold the handle still.
roll a dexterity check.
That's it.
13. Which is pretty good because it's my worst stat.
That's fine. You hold the door without any noise being produced.
Go right.
Roll
So
a
we go
stealth
around the
check to
back.
move round to the back.
Okay.
We'll go round to the back.
Stealth checks. Oh, 24 again.
Dirty 20.
What's that?
Nice. Our own mothers didn't even hear
Are
us.
you going round?
That
you go round
did
the
not
back.
go well.
Yeah.
Are you coming with us?
Most stealthy people.
Well, yeah.
you just
Ordinarily,
trip
I
over?
would have been fine, but I think I probably tripped over something.
Okay, we've
What
left
was
you
the
behind.
result?
For
So, you more than happily sneak all the way around to the back. You haven't been back here.
mhm,
You haven't seen the ledge
mhm.
that steps up. So, as you're running towards like a low crouched run, quite
Mhm.
quiet, very well done. But you just trip straight up it and face plant onto the loading dock.
Okay.
I'm assuming I would have hurdled it round the front.
Yeah, it was quite well, probably not from around the front. It's quite a distance away, but you will have
A
heard.
dull thud.
There will have been a noise.
And quite a lot of swearing.
And I will hide.
Yeah, I will take the hide action also.
Okay. Roll stealth check.
I'm doing the opposite. I'm literally going to spread my hands wide to the street and be like, come one, come all, by Malcador's marvellous medicants. The thump was me putting down my bag.
Roll a deception check. However, do so at advantage because I like your explanation.
Oh, you did hide very well.
Oh, for God's
fuck
sake.
me.
Hide behind you, though, right?
The best result there is a 5.
So much though,
So,
I love your reasoning.
so much for the warehouse inspector.
Yeah.
I think that's gone out the
I
window.
don't think that was
Yeah.
appropriate.
So
But I could be.
yes, with your now
Inspector
bruised
used.
face.
Yes, I
Um,
could. I shall reprimand them for being unsafe and having
Yeah.
no lighting.
What was the result of the hide?
Hey, we both didn't do that well.
12.
And
16.
Carry on. Sorry,
No.
the music's perfect.
no one has seen you yet.
Marvellous.
However, a hobgoblin comes up to the grate.
Where I have fallen.
Yep.
Face planted.
Yep.
Point.
Pretend to be drunk.
No, I'm going to be the inspector and I'm going to berate him.
Looks out of the grate.
What are you doing here?
Well, I come to inspect your darn warehouse, she said, being very self-controlled. My name is Dusk Clemency and I'm here to inspect your safety in this warehouse. I find that you have inadequate lighting here at the back and I have unfortunately fallen over as a result of it. If you could just let me in and summon your staff so that I may address them, I'd be very grateful. This will not take much of your time, but it is extremely important. Please, please, go on ahead now.
Roll a deception check, please.
Deception. 7. The dice are not with us tonight. I wait my punishment.
Is anybody else in the warehouse now looking over at this conversation?
Probably. Not that you could know, but yeah, probably.
Say, I don't actually care if they believe me or not. I'm just trying to cause a big fuss. So.
Well, either way, they're going to have to open the door to come to remove you or to hurt you.
The
Fine.
Hopefully.
the hobgoblin
Yeah.
looks to you.
Inspection?
Yes, absolutely. Health and
Nah.
safety.
We don't do inspections.
You may not do them, but the people who own the building certainly do.
Boss owns the building.
Yeah, and the boss is subject to inspections.
He's upstairs.
Yeah, and he doesn't know I'm here yet because I tripped. Because there's no lighting. Perhaps you could just show me up to the boss, please.
Get out of here. You're clearly not who you say you are.
I think you're sadly mistaken, but okay, I'll leave, but I will be back. Please remember that.
By this point, 3 or 4 goblins have like crowded round in the shadows, and they're kind of looking, like trying to see who, like what's going
They
on.
can't see anything. I'm
That's,
not entertaining that.
I don't think you get to dictate that, but okay.
Excuse me. Don't you know who I am?
They are looking at you. That's outside of your control, I'm afraid.
They can look at me all they wish. They may bask.
He's got Texas balls.
So,
Okay, I'm leaving now.
okay.
Whilst they were doing that, could we have tried to listen at our door? Could we have heard that going on?
Yeah, probably. If you roll a perception check and get higher.
Sneaky. 5 for me.
18 for me, and I'm the one holding the door.
Yeah, it wasn't an 18. Went to
I'm,
a 2.
do I need to do anything for that? Because I'm still in the street
You
yelling.
are
trying
the
to
yelling.
distraction.
Yeah.
So you are.
You're the reason why he didn't hear.
Excellent.
With an 18, you can hear that there is some kind of ruckus happening at the back of the warehouse. You aren't quite certain what it is, but you can hear a gruff voice telling someone to get out of there.
You don't know it's me, do
He does not.
And then
I think you could probably
guess
make a
I
good
didn't
guess.
hear anything. No.
You heard
Can
Malvador's marvellous magic.
I'm going to try and call my little friend
Okay,
Oh.
to appear
certainly.
quietly. I'm going to try and summon him.
Okay. Roll a stealth check. You are at the door.
In, get in now.
Write this. You shouldn't write it.
Well, it's not a 7, but it's a 6.
Okay. So,
Because, to be fair, I have to speak Infernal to summon him. That's probably going to be quite loud anyway.
Yeah.
So, you very, very, very carefully and quietly speak the summoning command word. And then an imp in a waistcoat and top hat with a monocle appears, whilst doing up his bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello, what can I do for you? Quite loudly.
I was hoping you were going to be more quiet than that. Could you go inside this building if I open the door and report back what you see?
I'm certainly capable of doing so. He has not a Christian function.
Why is your thing speaking so loudly? Tell it to be quiet.
Unfortunately, he's got a mind of his own.
Oh, I
Or
definitely
someone
do.
else's.
Definitely. Well, the plan was when they distract, we go in.
I don't think he controls it.
I'm going to slowly open the door and have him go in. On the off chance maybe this will distract and take something from them. If there's a very loud imp coming in the house, it's going to do one or two things. Either distract them or scare the shit out of them.
So, you crack the door.
Yeah.
The imp slips through the gap. And you hear on the far side of the door, "What do you want?" Followed by, "Well, I was told to come in here and distract you, actually."
Quite loudly,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Quite loudly. And immediately followed by a hobgoblin go,
Hang on. You're distracting me.
and then an immediate sound of someone ringing a bell.
Can we?
Which you have.
I'm assuming we don't need to roll perception for that one.
Oh no.
You have bell.
I'm not behind here, and I also don't need a bell. That's fine.
It's behind your DM screen on the right hand side.
Oh, is it?
So
Oh,
yes,
I've got a
there's
bell.
little
I'm
bell.
not going to do it.
Ring the bell.
I'll
Chat
Ring
demands you
the
ring the
bell.
bell.
chat
Ring
demanding
the
that.
bell.
No,
I
they
can't
don't.
see that.
I'm telling them that they are demanding it, so they shall demand it in seconds. Few.
I'll wait. I'll wait for feedback.
There we go. Ring the
Ring
bell.
the bell.
Instantly.
It's the dinner. The dinner.
The thing is, I don't think they thought about that either.
No.
If they're wearing headphones, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, that would be loud.
That's why I didn't want to do it.
I only brought
Did it
my...
yourself, chat?
No,
We would
did
like
it
to
to
point
you.
out at this moment that we are not responsible for the hearing loss that you may have just
There
received.
is a channel command on this channel already, which basically says you listen to this at your own fucking risk because I'm a loud man.
Fantastic.
And I brought my quietest bell.
What, the big school bell?
I could have, but I...
Well,
Okay, so,
So-
bell going off.
bell going off.
I tap you on the shoulders. I think
Is it time for us to storm the warehouse
I think
now?
so, yes.
All right,
I think
okay, good.
all stealth has gone out the window. Out comes the sword.
Yeah. Crossbow.
I'm at the door and I was turning around. I will just turn around and straight away be like,
I guess I'm.
aim for the bushes.
I guess I'm picking the lock then. So whilst you're aiming through the grate, I guess I'm going to pick the lock.
I'll be aiming through the grate as
I'm guessing
well.
we're just going. Us three are going in then.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
stealth is gone.
Cool.
I barge past you and go, gentlemen, magic!
Another flashback.
There's another flashbang.
So as he says
There's
the word,
It's a deliberate use of magic now as well, not just for comedy purposes, it's an actual, like,
There's a little
chance.
puff of smoke and out comes a nice big bouquet of begonias.
so at the word magic, an enormous eruption of light and sound fills the entranceway to the warehouse.
Marvellous.
Is that us as well?
Yep.
Is it loud?
Everybody who is in the entranceway to the warehouse needs to make, I believe, a Constitution saving throw.
I believe it is a Constitution saving throw, yeah.
Including my imp.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're all right with that.
You're fine.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah.
I did just, I shouldered you out of the way.
So he's come past you. So
So am I actually looking?
you're looking in the direction, but I'd say go for have advantage. Have advantage, I'd say.
Could I have advantage?
If you like.
Because that was an awful
Stop getting the damn trouble.
Just this
That's
once.
better. 17.
was an improvement.
It's
Isn't it
five.
By one.
change.
Ah.
Give me,
Yeah.
give me the...
17, you're fine. 5, I'm afraid you are blinded for the next next round.
You did this at the bar. Why? Why?
17.
Can we
I'm not doing it.
have an initiative roll from everybody, please?
Bah.
Do we count as initiative? Because we're not actually in a fight, they are.
You're about to
We're
be in
about
a
to.
fight.
You're saying that you're fine.
Changed the dice, got a nat 1.
You're still reeling from me basically just going
Right.
out of the way.
I didn't get the nat 1.
You're going last because he just pushed you out the way.
I didn't get the nat 1.
I've got the
Got the nat 1. And she'd literally changed to a new d20 to not roll crap.
Yeah. I can add 3
You
to
just
it,
tripped
it
over
ends
the
up
bloody
with
step
4.
again, didn't you? Straight over the
No.
step.
No,
It's
Dwayne has
just-
got too in depth and being the inspector. I'm just going to inspect what's going on and report back.
Yeah, your turn's going back around.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got rid
forget
of fight
that
now, haven't we? Hold
idea.
You need fight
Sorry.
music.
I need to get rid of the luau and put some fight music on.
Ah, yes.
Luau.
Suspense.
Suspense might do it.
There's to write.
Where is it? Sneaking? No.
L'Oreal.
Ah, yes, my L'Oreal advert.
L'Oreal
Right.
advert.
Ugh.
Oh.
Dark.
Dark. Yes, let's
Yeah,
try
dark's the best we
dark.
can do.
Is that dark or duck?
Dark.
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 Or dog.
Good, because I think quack, quack, quack isn't going to pull it off.
Yeah, it's just some awful.
Now, there's one here called Funeral Pyre. Let's put that on.
Can we not have birdist remarks, please? My colleague here is, sensitive.
We're not
And
there.
also avian.
So it's not like we're asking him what came first, the chicken or the egg.
Passing to my left, what is... Passing to my left, what is your initiative result?
I got 20. Oh,
I said
wait,
passing to
that's
my
all
left.
14.
For Malkador, a 14.
Also a 14, but I will defer to him as I have a -1 for dexterity.
Certainly.
So I dropped to 14.
A
Oh, it's a
4.
16 if we're including my dex score.
That's what you do. It's an initiative modifier. Have you included
Push
that?
your cards out.
Nope, I didn't write that down. So it's actually a 16.
Yay!
You can't get the play.
No, you can't.
Welcome to the most professional and experienced D&D group you will ever see.
I'm a D&D new. I
Where?
didn't tell them that, but I'm in the party
Where are
now,
they?
so...
I think we were pre-warned.
3.
Oh dear.
Doesn't matter, I'll have plenty of time to aim.
Dusk at 3.
16 as well.
Who would like to go first of the 16s?
I'm blinded, so he can go first.
Who said that?
That makes sense, however, it does mean I'm moving Malkador on my piece of paper for the 3rd time.
Oh.
And another 16 for Riku.
17.
Whoa.
That's a sexy kobold.
Magnus at 17.
Just
20.
Look at you.
Whoa.
Mr. Professional at number 20.
He's going to die.
Shadow.
He knows his left and his
I'm
right.
in the shadow.
So. First in the order is Shadow.
Cool. I'm going to hold my actions. If anything goes up to the grate other than my colleague, I'm going to shoot it.
I enjoyed that specification.
Because I know what you're like. Magnus runs over. Pop.
Bang.
Please don't shoot me again.
I won't shoot you this time.
Right,
My
scaly
bomb's
then.
never been the same since.
Yeah, I'm going to basically hold my action.
Okay. Passing down the initiative order to Magnus.
Excellent. How far is the closest enemy?
So the hobgoblin that was looking out of the grate towards dusk prior has now turned around and is talking to a gathering of 3 goblins and is basically giving them orders, telling them where to stand and what to do because they are under siege.
Is he facing me?
No, he is facing away from you.
Yeah,
However,
so
the
his-
goblins
his-
would be able to see you.
But his back is to me.
Yes.
Right. In which case, because I am going before he does, I am going to use my bow
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to shoot him in the back.
Okay.
You're meant to be picking the lock.
Yeah, but you'll see why in a minute. If I hit him. 19.
That will do it.
That is, if I remember correctly, indeed a hit.
Excellent. So,
Nope.
I
Carry on.
have.
I'm doing this as sneakily as I can.
Okay. So I get 2d6 for my sneak attack,
Yep.
as well as my d6 for the short bow.
Indeed.
But because I have assassinate, I have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken its turn in combat yet, and any hit you score against the creature that is surprised is a crit.
Indeed.
So I'll roll again just in case. Actually, there's no point rolling again. I've hit it. So that's going to be a crit. Now, are we doing double the dice or double the amount of dice?
Whichever you prefer.
I gave you 3, so I think that's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've got my own.
Also, first combat of the campaign. No,
No,
second
second
combat of the
combat.
campaign.
Second.
First combat today.
Yes.
First combat today.
What am I doing?
First critical
So,
of
Yes,
the
it's the
campaign.
first
Yeah,
crit.
first critical of the campaign.
I believe.
Even though we didn't
So
roll a
that's-
natural 20.
11, 12, 11 double, 22, 25.
So,
God.
That's pretty.
I'm hoping that his head just goes
so
all over the gobos.
what's happened? What depends on this what happened. But what happened there is that arrow has flown towards your target straight and true. How would you like it to perish?
Yeah, I reckon straight in through the base of the skull, out the forehead, nice bit of gibbage. All
Certainly.
over the gobos.
Certainly so. That is indeed what occurs.
Perfect.
I'm going to roll for these 3 goblins now.
Well, what I was then going to do, as a bonus action, step to the side and hide.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Maybe not, that's only a 10.
Well,
That's with a +7.
given, given that these goblins are currently covered in brain, they have disadvantage on their perception check, so we will see how they do.
Got brains in their eyes.
Yeah. So one of them sees you step aside, but the other and points and goes there. But the other 2 are just retching and trying to wipe the brain out of their eyes.
He won't be bossing them around again. Next.
That'd be also
That'll be all. I enjoyed that.
Malcador.
Having stepped into the... What do I see having stepped into the warehouse and gone...
So you have stepped into what appears to be a reception area. It is a small additional outside area to the main warehouse. It is probably 15 foot long, 15 foot wide and 25 foot long. There is a desk with a hobgoblin behind it.
Who I presume I have just blinded.
Indeed. He did ring a bell. He's got a bell in one hand and he's drawn a longsword before he was blind.
I regret this decision! Lob. I'm just going to throw something at him because fuck it.
Go for it.
And that's a nat 1. That's just a nat 1 immediately. Fuck me, I guess.
So that thing you just threw, whatever form it took, immediately impacts the back of the gentlemanly imp,
Oh no.
who turns, covered in the substance, turns to look at you and goes, "Well, I say that was deeply rude,"
You were in
and
the
then,
way.
and then pops out of existence.
So he's gone.
Help! And that's my go. 'Cause I've thrown something on. Fuck.
Fantastic. So that makes it Riku's turn.
Okay, am I blind?
You are currently your vision is impaired. I will not inflict the blinded condition on you. What this means is that you'll get a -3 to a melee attack.
Yeah, I drawn my sword, so I'll go in and attack that hobgoblin.
Okay. So You are within range to get to him in melee, so.
I'll do it with 2 hands.
Okay.
If I do here.
Go for it.
Is that -3?
He
to
is
hit?
blind, so you will have advantage.
Doesn't matter. It's not 9.
Can you lend him your dice, please?
I've changed all of mine.
9 to hit.
Try that.
We
A
got
9
that.
is unfortunately.
Yes.
Was that including -3?
No, so 6.
Definitely not it.
Because your first roll was a 0.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's all I can do. Maybe. So was it all of my movement to get there?
Probably another 5 or 10 feet available to you, but now he will incur an opportunity attack, even though he's blinded. He will just swing like flail wildly at you. There's a chance he hits.
So am I in the way of them two, or can I move that extra 5 feet to?
I think you can stay within his range, so he doesn't trigger an opportunity attack.
Yeah, so I'd stay within range, but obviously
Clear the path.
yeah. So
So,
I'm not in line of sight with those two.
so
That's my turn.
okay. Rango.
Going in, swords drawn,
Okay,
gonna attack him.
go for it.
Cool, so the katana first with advantage is blinded.
Yep.
Cool, so that's going to be a 23.
Let me just yeah, no, that's a hit.
That's
Yeah,
going
that'll take.
that's going to be 7 points of damage. And then second sword,
The hog.
the hobgoblin. That's going to be 14.
14 to hit. Is a miss.
Cool, and yep, just get me with that.
Okay.
Swing, swing.
So,
Thank you for the help.
You're not welcome.
You're welcome.
At this point, you hear a gruff voice call out through the warehouse.
It's not the hobgoblin.
Um,
Oh, it's Squelch.
it is a language that's. What languages do we all speak? I need to write that down. I haven't done that yet.
Oh dear. Infernal, Common, Dwarvish and Abyssal.
Anyone speak Orc?
No.
I do!
You speak Orc.
Yes,
Excellent.
I
Wonderful.
do!
Any exotic language, perfect. Abyssal, common, draconic, infernal.
I have an orc friend.
Common,
Yes.
draconic, and
I had
elvish.
a orc friend once.
He's dead.
She's been stolen.
It's called pork.
No, that's pig.
So, that was nonsense. So we're just going to move.
Just ignore.
So you speak Orc.
Yes!
Can I have a perception check from you, please?
I'll have some of that. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's a 20.
As in a natural 20?
Yes.
Okay, then
It's probably enough.
But it goes to a 22.
fantastic. So you can hear an Orc call out amongst the warehouse saying,
Cover my escape. I need to get back to the boss.
Oh, yeah? I don't know where that's coming from.
That's a
It's
nasty
somewhere-
cough you have. I've got a medicine for that.
it is coming from the upstairs of the warehouse within the office
Well, the only way it's going to get out is through the back door,
that you know of.
which I know of, so no.
Well, who
There
is
could
it
be another way out.
It could
Who
be.
is it calling out to?
Everyone else.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's just not us.
Are you
Or-
telling anyone?
There's not really any reason to.
Okay.
It's only me, you, and Dust back here.
Yeah. We haven't got a clue.
I'll just say someone's trying to escape.
Aha. Who? Where?
Orc! In there! And just points at the gate. Because that's as much information as I know.
Oh, he's upstairs. You know that.
The office worker orc.
He's,
Did I
he's
just
in
say
the
you're
office.
about as useful as a wet tissue? Anyway.
You didn't understand him?
Yeah, this is all new information to you. That's
True.
very helpful.
I suppose that is helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you off.
So get that
Anyway,
door
how
open.
many have you killed?
unloose my arrow and kill the
This,
goblin.
this conversation does not happen. There is not enough time for all of this. You relaying the information I will allow.
Sweet.
Anything beyond that is like, you got 6 seconds to do this and it's not even your turn. So it's a miracle I'm letting you do it.
Yeah.
So, the hobgoblins that remain are going to take their actions. The one that...
Hobgoblins? I thought they were goblins.
Hob, human, a goblinoid.
There's a mixture of them.
I thought it was a hobgoblin with goblins.
There was one.
And there's another one on reception.
There's one at
Oh,
the
okay.
reception. And then there might be
Bit
more.
lipstick
Oh,
on,
okay.
and a bit of an attitude.
Just from
I
my-
think she's better than
Hey,
everyone
Charlie.
else.
I've just blinded her as well, so she's going to be in a fantastic mood.
Don't do that.
So,
She's called Karen.
No offence.
are we
So,
going to behave?
The views
My
and opinions
sister's
of
called
all
Karen,
party
I can
members
get
do
away
not.
with it.
Are we going to behave?
Alright.
Thank you.
Do not
So-
incur the wrath of the deer.
Or the
Shush. So, the hobgoblins, the one at the reception is going to swing wildly at anyone who is near him. So he's going to roll with disadvantage to hit. Doesn't matter. You're in melee.
Is there two of them there?
No, there's one.
No, I meant, is
Oh
there
yeah,
two
they are
of
both
them?
in melee.
Would they
But-
then be at advantage because he's just widely swinging to hit 2 instead of 1?
Okay.
I mean, I think we might be okay.
14 to hit.
No, that's a miss.
Okay.
We'll leave him here.
That is his turn. You can hear footsteps from within. There must be more, but you don't know where they are. That is the end of their turn. Dusk.
I think I'm going to revert to my original plan and I'm going to just aim my crossbow through the grill and fire at whatever I can see.
3 goblins available to you.
Whichever is the closest.
They're kind of all huddled together. 2 of them are covered in viscera.
Okay,
One of them isn't.
so let's go for one of these.
Okay.
One shouted.
Doesn't do anything.
It's slightly better. Plus 4. So that's 30.
That is a hit.
Marvellous. Damage. 1d8. And then 5 points of damage.
So, the goblin in question does not die, but it drops down to the floor, dry heaving. It just it's just been covered in viscera. It wipes it all clean. It gets a bit to be able to see again. Looks up. Oh,
Marvellous.
he is winded.
Excellent. And for now, that's it.
Okay. He didn't die, but he's prone. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yes,
Okay.
I have something prepared for you.
So, the goblins are to act. So, we have. Cool. There are 2 goblins that can see those who are on the far side of the grate, and they are drawing their short bows. I could speak. And they're going to attempt to fire arrows back through at.
Back through the grate.
Yeah, so it'll be 1 and 2. Because you have hidden, but one of them saw you, and that one is still. What is your armor?
18.
That's important. Well, they're both
Means.
They're both hits. You're all doing that. Indeed.
He's so dead.
This one
I'm
guy.
going to kill him,
I mean-
his mother, his grandfather, and his great-grandfather
Hey.
is already dead.
And any
You created the
descendants-
hobgoblin.
Yeah.
If anyone had it coming, it was probably you.
Why?
So,
Just don't damage the face.
you're taking 6
Okay.
points of piercing,
And you're taking 46.
and you are taking 8 points of piercing.
8.
Yep.
Oh dear.
With their arrows going back, can I let them loose and shoot back?
They are within sight, so I will allow it.
Okay. I will not shoot the one already with an arrow in it. I'll shoot a different one.
Okay.
What are the other two? Wow, 25 to hit?
Yeah, but yeah, that gets you there.
9 points of piercing.
The goblin dies. How would you like it?
Just straight up.
Just dead.
Yep, just straight up dead.
So the arrow doesn't even impact him. He just stops being.
Yeah. It just goes through the grave.
It's about to hit, and then
You mean you're not going to make him die an agonising death?
Heart attack.
Just.
He sees the arrow coming towards him. He's just wiped
Dies
the
of
viscera.
fright.
Wipes the viscera away. Goes, and then
Yep.
flumps back.
I like being like silent sniper. Great.
There's nothing slow in that anyways.
So was that person the one that hit me?
No, different one.
There is one of those 3 remaining.
Is that the one that critically hit? Because that'd be great for right, isn't it? Ha!
So dead. So dead. Unless I roll badly.
Another, you can hear footsteps from the gratings above, the gantries. So there are probably more goblins upstairs, but you can't see them right now.
That's fine.
And there is a goblin that you see run. So you 3 at the back end of the warehouse see a goblin run towards the main entrance.
Can we see any orcs?
Not from where you
That
Leave
come from
that to the
upstairs.
others in.
That come from upstairs. I'll just say it.
So, that's the top of the order.
Cool, I'm gonna shoot the one that's running away.
Okay. Sure. I will allow it. He can't move full distance.
23? Yeah. No, I would have killed that one.
Oh.
But I'm about to kill the other one.
I mean, you said you.
This time makes it's painful.
Yeah, it dies. I rolled an 8 plus 4.
Did you just wipe away a tear?
He wanted it to go and pre-warn everybody and then
To
forgot.
add context, the DM really loves goblins.
It's my favourite. I love a goblin.
But yeah, so as he turns around and runs away, I'm going to probably leave him to run like 5 foot and then just go, ha, no.
Ah, yes, making it look like the suspect was running.
Yes.
Is this a bit like Apocalypto? Just
bit
line
like-
them up, let them run, and we'll just kill them on the field.
Yeah.
So it's dead.
Yeah.
Arrow impacts the back of its spine.
Yeah, paralyses him, just drops over.
Falls flat. He's screaming. Eventually you'll bleed out.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind him screaming. Because then that like makes it sound like there's more of us.
Cool.
And we're doing a
Which
good
is
job.
why more backup arrives.
That's fine. There's a lock gate between us and them.
True.
And we all shoot. It could be like a funnel.
Magnus.
Yes. What would you like to do with your turn?
It depends. Can I see any more goblins that are a threat?
There is one more goblin on the ground floor. It is the one that successfully shot you.
Oh, so you didn't kill him?
No.
You
I thought it
lied.
was the one.
You lied.
So
Oh, is that
the
the one
only
you
one I
shot?
lied was the one that she hit is winded on the floor.
On the floor.
Because he's killed the other two.
The one that ran away was a different fourth goblin.
Oh,
Sure.
there was only 3.
There was 3 that were inside at first, and a 4th came into view whilst it was running away.
Oh.
2 of the original
Ah, killed
goblins
that
are
one.
dead.
So, the goblin that dared to shoot me. Well,
Get it.
I'm going to use steady aim. And as a bonus action, I'm going to give myself advantage on my next attack. Yeah, I haven't moved, so I can do it, and I can't move afterwards. It's good that I got advantage there then. Because the
That
other
was
one
your
was a 1.
advantage one. This is the one you've been
Yeah.
rolling all night.
The
Yeah.
advantage doesn't always
What?
It's okay.
I think I might just have got him to the 22.
Clipped him,
There
as it
is
were.
absolutely no reason to think that you should be such a dick. But yes, you hit it.
Now I freely admit, Magnus is a dick.
Yes.
I can't actually remember the armor class on a goblin, but my plus.
You shouldn't
Hit.
know it, therefore don't try. The
Well, we
roll
know
wasn't
that
so
it's
good.
definitely not 25.
9. 9 damage.
The goblin burns.
Good. Bloody deserved it.
This is the one that got you.
Yeah. Straight through the gut, hopefully. In the most agonising possible way.
You hit him. You describe it.
Yeah. Straight in the gut, into the liver. You're just nicking the spine, so he drops down, but you can still feel it. And he's crying for his mummy.
Music was perfect for that, by the way. Well done.
I love
Well,
If you haven't realised, Magnus isn't a very nice person. Unless you're his friend.
and then it's dodgy.
Magnus is a dodgy geese.
Your turn.
It's not. It's definitely not. It's Malcador's turn.
Shit's going wrong. Experimental elixir. It's a 6.
Oh.
Hey, that's useless because I'm not hurt.
6 isn't
No,
useless.
6 is the thing that
I am!
tamed me.
Oh shit! No, it's the,
Yeah,
it's
the
the
one.
transfiguration thing, isn't it? Ooh, what do I want? Describe to me the alter self spell, please, DM, and I shall decide as you are reading it out.
I will read it out as written, sir.
Yeah.
Are you drinking a potion?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
okay.
literally just gone. Basically, I tried to throw something. It's not worked. The hobgoblin in front is still wounded. I've just gone. Fuck it.
Oh god.
Let's see.
I get the impression that you're
So-
actually more going, oh, quaff it.
You broke the golden rule. Never sample your own supply.
So, you assume a different form. When you cast the spell, choose one of the following options, the effects of which last for an hour. While the spell lasts, you can use an action to swap the benefits that you are receiving to any of the other options.
Oh, can I?
Indeed. So, aquatic adaptation. You adapt your body to an aquatic environment, sprouting gills and growing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe underwater and gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
That's
You can change your appearance. Transform your appearance. Decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, the sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics, if any.
Goblin, dare you.
However, this does not allow you to change your race.
Damn.
Human goblin appearance.
Oh, no, apologies, no, I am incorrect. It does specify that you can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your statistics change. You also don't appear as a creature of different size than you, so a goblin
Damn.
would not be an option.
hobgoblin.
Yeah, there's a hobgoblin eventually.
Your basic shape stays the same, you cannot change the number of limbs or their organisation. Quadrupedal, you may remain bipedal. At any time for the duration of the spell, you can use your action to change your appearance in this way again.
I was
And
genuine.
finally,
Okay.
natural weapons. You grow claws, fangs, spines, horns, or a different natural weapon strike that deal 1d6 bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage as appropriate to the weapon you choose, and you are then proficient with your unarmed strikes. It is a magic weapon if you choose to do this, and you get a +1 to the stats that you would otherwise have.
Malcador goes
Have you done this
catty.
before?
I just love to see a
I
pair
have
of
not
hooves.
played this class before.
No, I mean, have you done... So would your character have done this in the past and know the outcome?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't quite know what it's going to do until he drinks it. Once he drinks it,
Okay.
he's like, oh right, it's one of those.
Okay.
just
You played this quite well, actually, to be
I
fair.
can just imagine you
I like
now
it.
breaking out
I
into
mean-
song singing "What's New, Pussycat."
I mean, you could leave it up to the chat.
Do I want to do that though? Because they're going to fuck me over and make me like a fish.
Or you roll a
Fish.
or roll a
Turn it
d3
into a
and see
goldfish.
what happens. Which of the forms you take?
To be fair, the way that Malcador
Actually,
works
it's
is the
around
D3.
So you roll
Yeah.
that.
Can you turn into Jessica Rabbit?
Please don't let me one. Please
So
don't
one or
let
two
it
To
is
be
explode.
the
fair, I
first
can. An aquatic does not necessarily mean that I can't run out of water because I can turn into a lizard or something. So it's not
Okay, okay.
not completely awful. It is a 3.
It's the claw or finny form.
It's the claw.
What would you like? Claws?
Yes.
Horns?
I would say, no, to be fair, given the way that Malcador is, fucking big ram's horns just go like, oh, that's new. Those are new. Right,
Like
you.
Hellboy. Yeah.
So they will definitely be doing bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
So that's a d6, and you get a +1 to your normal stats to attack with.
He does kind of seem
I've
nutty.
got
you know.
horn envy.
You can't see it.
Yeah, we can't see him yet.
I know.
I've just got a picture of Hellboy who's coming out.
I mean, I've heard of
Just
the
think
horny
that's
It's
such
just
a bad
big
joke.
curved
What
ram's
he is.
horns just on the top.
They're not even
Yeah.
pointing.
No.
Oh
No, Malcador is going to put his head down and fucking charge people.
yeah, mountain goat.
So it didn't take long for Malcador to get horny.
No.
No.
I'm glad we got this far this quickly.
Yeah, I was
So-
waiting for it.
I believe that is your action for this turn.
Yes.
So you are unable to make the attack this turn.
Yes, but I'm kind of getting used to them. It's like, oh, it's quite heavy. That's fine, it'll work.
Okay.
I just realised he's gonna be able to see, and this is like, what the f?
So your sight returns
Yes.
as we come to your turn, and you can see Malcador with an enormous set of ram's horns.
I can alter what I look like. Can I? Is it just I grow the horns, or can I also slightly alter what I look like?
Depends on what you ask for, I might allow it.
Full red skin, giant fucking horns.
Yeah.
Red skin.
That's
Yes.
fine. I thought you were going to be a bit sheepish then.
But I was expecting him to get like a little billy goat.
Yeah,
Taking this
genuinely.
person.
Yeah, really oat beard, a red
You.
skin, giant fucking horns.
So you're
I like it.
red
Woolly.
skin.
You're attempting
Basically,
to look like a
the
tea
devil has appeared in front of you. Greetings!
I'm just
For
there
those of us
just
who
with,
know him
with
personally,
my eyes
it's
shut.
not going to work.
He wasn't there before.
There's still a hobgoblin in the room.
Okay. Yeah, so I will jump the counter to get a fucking kick.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be attack.
A 9.
So you can clumsily tumble over it, but it is not a quiet affair, nor is it a graceful one. You will not be able to move any further this turn, but you are otherwise undo.
So I roll over the desk, fall down, and then
I get the impression that he's very much like a
Okay.
chicken trying to escape somewhere.
Quick question. Sorry, I'm just working this in my own mind. I didn't prep that in battle, I just drunk it. Does it consume a spell slot of mine?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. I was just checking.
so yeah, two-handed with flanking.
I don't play
Yeah,
cards.
16 to hit.
16 to hit.
The way you're trying to build up the suspension.
You need suspense.
What did I say?
Oddly enough, I am not.
He's not
mechanic.
building a freaking car.
At least I didn't say suspenders.
4
Can we
points.
hold them up to it?
That's a step
4
forward.
points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. The hobgoblin in question's got a big cut on his chest,
Yeah.
but is otherwise fine. He seems disgruntled.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, you hit him, didn't you?
I
You
hit
did.
him.
He's dead.
No.
I forgot that. Yeah, you hit
He
him.
initially seems
Yeah,
disgruntled
so-
and then realises he's dead.
Yeah, he goes, well, that was very interesting. Falls in half.
Hang on, so it wasn't called carrot.
Apparently not.
So yeah, that hobgoblin is deed. Indeed.
Is there? Have I stood up next to the door into the next
Basically,
room?
you are 5 foot from the door. It is basically just behind you. So that's
Is it-
the question. Once we come close.
Is it open, closed?
Currently closed.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay.
See any enemies?
You can see that there is a set of stairs going to your left, through the far side of the door, and the gantry connects to it and leads around the edge of the building. And you can see a hobgoblin up on the gantry to your left, and you can see a goblin's corpse to the right, with an arrow sticking out of his spine.
The hobgoblin, is he armed with
He is armed, and he is currently facing your way with a long bow.
Okay. I'll say to these ones, just watch out when you come in. I see a hobgoblin with a longbow. Okay. So take some cover when you get into this room. No, I'll turn around, stand there.
So, there you go.
Am I able to make it to said hobgoblin?
Not in one move unless you dash. One move to get him to the bottom of the stairs.
Dash is action. Fuck it, I'm just gonna dash right up to him.
Okay.
Should I nudge him so he doesn't shoot him?
Yeah, and then
Bonus action fall over.
Bonus action.
No,
Bonus
that's-
action, trip up the stairs.
Stairs.
Looking like someone else that fell
That's
over
because
earlier.
two weapon fighting, I need to do the attack as the action
To be able to take a bonus action.
So, as I get next to him, would you allow a bonus action of me trying to just slightly intimidate him by saying something?
Yeah, I'll allow an intimidate check as a bonus
I'm just going to say greetings in Infernal as I literally get right to his feet.
Okay. Roll an intimidate check.
Only going to be a 12.
Maybe I'll speak it further.
It's only going to be a 12.
He goes, what's that?
That's what I expect.
I just expected that.
Yeah.
You got no.
Should have gone for something about his mum.
In his
Always
room.
works.
So, will that be legal? Okay. You can hear a different set of footsteps. No. Roll a perception check. Those are correct.
30, 20.
16 plus 8.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
We're waiting for
19.
So 19 and 20, you are aware that you can hear footsteps, quite heavy ones, echoing up through the sewer grate that is on the floor.
Cool.
Hear that?
No.
Never mind.
People in the sewers.
There's
Well,
something
don't know
deep
if
down there.
Can I do a perception check to see if I could get in there myself?
No.
Okay.
At which point, a hobgoblin is going to fire on you from behind you. One was hiding around the back of the door, elected not to take an opportunity attack, and is now firing up the stairs after you.
Okay.
There's the door that he's just gone through.
I mean, the good news is
You are on
probably would
the
see
wrong
it.
side of it, and
yeah, but I know what I'm doing next turn.
Before it's done, am I going to assume that Riku's probably going to see the arrow from where he is?
it will be a perception check, which you can now. That is a 19 to hit.
That is going to hit me.
Okay.
So 12 perception.
You see the arrow loose. It is 9 points. Yes. You see the arrow loose. It comes from behind the door. You hear it more than and then the hobgoblin that's in front of you is going to make basically going to back away as far as it can. Like, it's not going to disengage, so you do have an opportunity to hit it here.
It's giving you 17.
17 is unfortunately a miss. So this hobgoblin has backed away and basically gets to the end of the gantry in the corner. So he is 20 feet away from you. At which point he is going to fire his longbow. Does a 14. Arrow flies past you and impacts the wall. That's fine. Okay.
After seeing that the arrow got kind of the devil,
Hello.
who's on near my shoulder, I'd just go, yeah, watch out, there's an enemy behind this door.
I know. Don't worry, I'll deal with him.
Yeah, don't run in blindly.
So, that makes it Dusk's turn.
It does indeed. So please remind me, we are hearing people
Running in the sewers.
running in the sewer or getting out of the sewer.
One person running down in the sewer.
Okay.
You can hear the
there's
splash,
You could
someone-
basically,
splash,
it's
splash.
the splashing of someone running heavily through about this deep water.
Okay. And from where we are, is anyone else trying to shoot us through the grill?
None that you can see.
So,
No, not the door, the grate where the sewer is.
yeah.
It would be, that would be very, very
I would be able to. Okay, so pauses for thought, because what I was going to do isn't now going to be of any use. So what I might do is I'm going to bless my two colleagues that are standing.
So D4, D8.
That is a D4. Hang on. I can do me 2. Woohoo! Because now I can do 3.
Okay. Blessing all three.
Blessing all 3, it's 1D4.
Is it one time use? You can never remember bless.
Bless is up to 1 minute.
Or one minute, okay. So it's on multiple rolls. It's only on, it's not on attack rolls, it's only on skill checks, right?
Hashtag bless.
Indeed, you have been hashed.
No attack roll or saving throw. It's not checks.
Hang on. Yeah, attack roll or saving throw.
Oh,
No,
it's not.
it's not on skill check.
It's not on skill checks. Okay.
Skill checks
The
is
target
guidance.
can roll a D4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or save.
Okay, that's
Sorry,
couldn't remember if it was constant or not.
that's me.
It's up to a minute, so it's 10 rounds.
So that's me done.
Okay. Which makes it the goblin's turn. You can hear footfalls again on the gantry for those that are outside still.
Mhm.
Rengoku sees 2 goblins come running down the gantry towards where the hobgoblin is ahead of him. They both have short bows and are both going to fire at you. So 14 we discussed is not a hit, I believe.
Yep.
However, a natural 20 for 24 release.
Oh. Who's that from? The hobgoblin or the?
One of the regular goblins.
Oh, okay.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
There are also 2 goblins on the far side of the gantry. You can see them across the boxes. Because the gantry is a sort of square that bisects the rectangle of the warehouse. And then you can see that connects to the office at the far end. And those 2 appear to be training their bows on the door.
So which door?
The main entrance.
Not the great at the back.
They can't get line of sight.
Nope.
The hobgoblin that is by the door also looks like it's doing something. But that is the end of 13. Which takes us back to the top of the order for Shadow.
Yeah, I'm really indecisive what I need to do right now. I don't know if I run after the guy in the sewer or I kick this door in because no one's opening the door yet. I'm so indecisive.
It's a metal grate.
It's a great.
There's not really a way you're going to kick
Does it open in or out?
up.
Oh.
Opens off. Oh
Yeah.
God.
It's like
Like a
a
portcullis.
shot shutter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
Oh, okay. It's like a chain link version.
Sort of, but it's not chain link. It's not cast iron, but it's like
Really heavy.
a grid of metal.
Okay. We've obviously see through bits because we've been shooting for it.
Mhm.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
saying
to
look
do.
to your right, but sort of like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
that's
really
great.
unsure what to do.
Boom.
I really just want to run and try and kick at this door because no one's opening this
If you
fucking
go for
door.
it, I will allow you to do the skill check, but I'll laugh if you fail. That's what I'll do.
Because even if I hold my action before he can open the door, it's just. Can I just run at the door and just try and kick it in?
Run at the door.
Like, because no one's opened this door yet, and no, our friend, well, I say friends, associations are in there.
Associations.
Associates.
You have such a
either.
beautiful way with words, Charlie.
Look,
Stick to 5 letters.
I'm just going to run at this
It'll
fucking
be
door.
So roll your athletics check, sir.
Ooh.
Come on, nat 20. Or at least nat 1.
13.
What about
That's midway
and
between.
less?
I'm a bit disappointed.
and you're
I'd
blessed.
rather it be critical fail or critical success.
Yes. Plus 4.
You don't get
17.
Charlie.
You don't get that.
Oh.
Oh, I don't get that.
It's a skill check.
It's 13 again.
Oh, sorry.
I was doing it right.
You were. That was me and Adrian getting confused.
Yeah, but it was more fun just to see him get so excited.
What was great about that is that he got a 4 on that, and the next time when he uses it, when he actually
gonna
can
get a
use it,
1.
he's gonna get a 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's wasted the 4.
Yep.
So you run at this grate. It bends when you drop kick into it,
Yep.
and then bends back, and you land quite harshly, taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
You've landed on your shoulder in an awkward way. It hurts.
Is it a shooting arm? That's the
It's not his shoe, no. It's his leg.
You've got a lovely grid pattern on you.
I'm just going to scream at the top of my voice, get this fucking door open!
Would you like to roll a stealth check?
No! I
Fair
am
enough.
making it loud enough so everyone knows I want the fucking door open. I'm not used to this weird. People are here to do roles and they're not doing the roles, and it's really confusing for me.
You're used to more military discipline.
Yes!
Right. So,
He does his thing, but he shoots people confused.
okay. I'm glad that we had this talk.
Yes.
Magnus, what would you like to do on your turn?
Well, first of all, off camera, I will look over to Shadow, thinking, what on earth does he think an assassin does? But anyway, how about I open the door rather than you just run into it? Because that's really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I shall open the grate.
Would you like to make a Thieves' Tools lockpicking check?
Without the D4, because you don't get blessed. Making me excited that I've got a big 4.
So I roll 19.
Yay.
Is that with you?
As a point of
Efficiency.
interest,
I think that's 19 plus whatever it is you get for your proficiency.
With the sleight of hand, right?
If you are proficient with sleight of hand, it'll be the same modifier.
That's right.
Yeah, so in which case it's a 24. So be
Like this. So you
I weakened it.
quite
I got him!
I loosened it.
Make it easier.
The only way it would have been better is if he's unlocking it as he's flying and he's doing stretch.
Unfortunately, no. The padlock is indeed removed. It is now freely movable.
I'll move it.
can we
Wait,
have
No,
it?
we'll go in.
Brilliant.
You are a
I will
small,
try.
you are a kobold.
Roll for it. It is a athletics check. Or just a strength. Strength, whichever you prefer.
Yeah,
No bless.
Athletics or strength.
Roll that 1. Roll that 1 so I can laugh. Ha! Yes.
6.
You get your little kobold mitts in there, and you lift it, you get to about chest height. Way too heavy for you.
Oi, big fella.
It's not my go. We've got a long while to go yet.
Can I see any other goblins or anything?
Yeah, we're kind of stuck here, just
I'm going to
waiting.
shout out then. You lot all right over there?
Okay. That is presumably the end of your turn.
I can't do anything else.
Which makes it Malkador's turn.
I'm going through the door after the man behind the door, shouting, "Tally-ho!" with my head down. So I'm going to run in, immediately turn either 90 degrees left or right, which is regarded, 90 degrees left, basically stand in front of him and go, "Have you heard a joke before?
Huh?
You're going to be the butt of it." Bang.
I can't feel bad for someone
In
who's
the door, I was expecting knock knock.
Yeah, I was
Because
expecting
literally
that.
someone's like, as soon as his turn, so that was a great time for an ad.
They should be subscribed. I can't help it. Twitch makes me freaking run, and I've got it turned off for subscribers if you miss the content.
I
It's
like
only
the
But I
fact.
am
£4 a month.
I like the fact that someone, Atomic Crusade, just gifted them a sub. So, no, that's for you.
Yes,
Thanks to that guy.
done. Thank you, Atomic Crusade.
Thanks to that guy.
Do you know what's going on, Sergeant Iceberg, or would you like a TLDR just for you?
Now that you've got a subscription.
Yes. Well,
Age.
piss. Yeah, that's an 8.
I don't think you are playing a bard, are you?
No.
No.
We haven't discussed what he's playing.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
why I'm like.
I bet you can't guess what I'm playing.
He's playing a dealer.
What
Some
the
sort.
tally ho preceded, or immediately succeeded, or both, was a lovely Digby, Malkador, charging through a open doorway with a giant set of ram's horns, and then saying,
And red skin.
and Redskin, looking like the devil, and then arriving in front of a hobgoblin saying,
Have you heard a joke before? No, well, you're about to be the butt of it. And then missing.
And
Because
then
that
miss.
ruins the whole thing. Fuck you, dice.
To be fair though, if you look like you're about to nut someone, and then
They
you give them
might
the
well.
warning,
That's true. Yeah.
kind of ruins it.
you did just warn him. That's
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's the butt of his own joke.
But
The hobgoblin just sort of looks at you and goes, what? He's very confused.
That would have been better if it hit. Be easier to hit, damn you.
Stay still.
Stop moving.
Stupid fool!
Stop moving around. It's hard to
doing?
maneuver these horns.
So,
I don't have any trouble.
Riku, I believe it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna come around out the door and then onto the other side of the hobgoblin from Malcador. And then
You have advantage.
Yes.
He is currently flanked.
He's currently confused as to why there's a giant red man with horns standing in front of him.
So am I.
To be fair.
Go back to disadvantage, please.
It's 13 to hit.
That is.
Oh.
Yes.
He's
I am-
backed into a corner by two of us and still no joy.
What's happening is that you are both flawlessly hitting his breastplate, and he's looking at you like, what? What are you trying to do? He's very.
I was just
So
looking.
that now that I'm in there, I'm gonna
How
have a look
divided
around.
the tables are at the moment.
I'm gonna have a look around the warehouse. Is there anywhere to hide or where the enemies are?
So, to your left is a set of stairs going up to the gantries. At the top of that set of stairs is Rengoku. Down the far end of that gantry, so another 20 feet beyond him, is a hobgoblin. On the gantry up there is also two goblins, immediately to the right, from your perspective, of the hobgoblin. Further around the gantry again, two more regular goblins that are in a separate group. They can see you.
And I think you said that they had pulled out their short bows.
They looked ready to
look
take an
like they
action.
were-
However,
I
they
seen
have not
them.
yet.
I've seen them getting ready to shoot at potential people.
They have not yet.
Is there anywhere to get in for cover against those ones?
Where the hobgoblin that is in front of you is standing is technically cover because you can use the door as cover.
Okay.
But where you are, they've still got the line of sight.
So are there crates that I could go
Yes, but they are further in the room outside of the room. Even if you were to dash.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I am then.
So, which makes it Rengoku's turn.
I'm going to move up to the hobgoblin.
Okay. The one on the gap.
The one that goes through this directly. I'm just going straight forward.
Okay.
And then when I get in range, I'm going to go for one attack,
Okay.
which is fortunately going to miss.
What was the? Oh,
It was only 13.
that is indeed a miss. He's thinking, look at it. See the cogs turning.
See the pain.
The hamster's doing overtime.
Steam's coming out of the ears soon.
The thing he's hitting is just like,
Go on then, do it.
I'm
Come
gonna.
and have a go if you think you're right.
yeah,
Stop trying to hit me.
hit me with your rhythm stick.
Isn't that what the guy that you're trying to hit is saying?
Yeah.
No, he's still confused by the joke. he's
Yeah, he's not mastered you, mate.
However, the joke is on YouTube, really.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I have something to fuck him up next go.
I'm not.
And you, and him.
Before
Maybe-
I do
maybe
anything,
Here we go.
Magic
before I do
jazz
anything
hands.
else, as I miss, as a bonus action, I'm going to trigger my fighting spirit,
Okay.
which will give me 5 temporary hit points and give me advantage on weapon attacks. And
Okay.
then after that, I'm going to accident surge and swing again.
Okay.
So getting advantage on swing.
Yep.
That's what fucking like it dirty 20.
Woo.
That's it.
You like it.
Frickin' dice.
I deeply
That was-
enjoyed that
was a
golf
five.
clap. That was a good golf clap. Thank you very
It's
much.
all right.
That was amazing.
It's unfortunately only going to be 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage is 6 points of damage. He is disgruntled but alive. Will that be all?
Yes.
Okay. The hobgoblin is going to again attempt to get out of range of you. So you have an opportunity to attack him.
It says until the end of the current turn, so that'd be just my turn, wouldn't it? So this time I'm going to swing my katana two-handed.
Okay.
Because I've got an easier way with my feet. I can put away weapons quicker.
That's fine.
It's only going to be, that's only going to be 14.
Unfortunately not.
In character.
Yeah.
It moves 15 feet away and is then going to fire its longbow at you. I believe that is a hit. A hit.
I got critted properly.
Let's put it this way, I'm noting armor classes as we go, it's a hit. That is 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
At which point, the goblin that is downstairs behind the door is going to make a melee attack against Malcador.
Not me, not me, not me, not me!
Too late. Unfortunately, that's not quite how it works.
I'm just yelling it in his face. I know it's not going to make a difference.
Change it up. What is your armor class, sir?
16.
Unfortunately, that makes this 17 a hit.
Fuck!
Ouchies indeed. He's using two hands, so it is going to be slightly more difficult.
So I have a fighting style called Interception.
You do indeed.
So when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage of the target takes by 1d10 plus 2.
Okay.
Is that gonna...
You can certainly attempt to.
So it reduces it by 6 points of damage.
Okay. Take 5 points of damage.
Ow!
This is going to trigger the goblins on the gantry's reaction.
Fuck.
2 arrows are going to be loosed, 1 each. Whether they hit or not is a separate issue. So, I believe that makes a miss with a 10 and a hit on another 17. However, likely this time only a d6.
We should have went through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
5 points of piercing damage to Malcador.
Ow! Stop hurting me!
Okay. That is the end of their turn.
What about the two goblins that were behind the whole goblin coming towards me?
They haven't taken their turn yet. That was the reaction of the goblins from the previous turn. It is Dusk's turn.
Then you dare.
And then it's the goblins.
Would thaumaturgy lift at the gate?
All this time you've got that, haven't you?
I'm not
check
sure.
the exact word.
Thaumaturgy
Say
is
you
to make
can
a sound
unlock door.
or light
So if you can do a
open
commando
doors as
roll
well.
Yeah,
at
you
the
can
same
make-
time,
Windows open and
yeah, you can make
Yeah.
doors and
Doors
windows
slam
open.
shut, slam open.
I'll allow it.
excellent.
Has to be a
Thaumaturgy it is. Oh, it's a cantrip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is no roll.
You
It's
just-
just
Sorry.
So roll.
yeah,
You just
so that's
describe what
it.
you want it to do.
I want to cast thaumaturgy and I want it to lift the grill far enough.
It slams it. It is slam or nothing.
Yeah.
So, boom.
Okay,
Or just
so
slams it open.
wallop.
Yeah.
Okay.
In doing so,
Yeah.
it slams up and crumples. It is stuck open.
Marvellous. Right.
Is that
you-
because I bent it?
Absolutely, that's definitely.
That's
That's
absolutely
definitely
right.
why.
I freed that up a bit more.
Yes. So now it's open, we can go in.
Okay.
The thing is, I was going to say, is anyone
Thank you,
got that?
milady.
Because I was going to say we use that as the distraction.
Okay. That makes it the goblin's turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything further. you'd
No,
like to do.
no, I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
good now. I just wanted to do that thing.
So, 2 goblins who are up on the gantry near you are going to fire at you. However, I believe that 2 is a miss.
Damn it. I mean, yeah,
However, I believe that 21 is a hit.
Yes.
Did they only get +1?
That is 4 points of hit.
Still standing.
Just.
Got a couple of arrows in me. I'm looking at Boromir right now.
Boromir the fuck out of this warehouse.
The thing is, though, he does
Protect
actually
the
die.
little ones! And not the goblins!
I'm little.
So, there are some footsteps from above as some of the goblins who fired on Malkador and Riku move around to have a line of sight on the grate that just opened.
Oh, great. I wasn't trying to be funny then.
No.
When they are there, they are going to make a short bow attack against 1, 2.
What is it, that's 2?
1 being shadow, and 2.
Because we're by the grate. Because I ran into it and
And you opened it.
Did you hit him?
Did you hit him?
I don't think he even knows my armor class yet.
I don't. What is your armor class?
Haha, 15.
Unfortunately, that's a hit.
How have I got a higher AC than you? What the hell?
I don't wear any armor.
He's an elf.
I'm an elf.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, he's too pure.
No constitution.
Pretty much.
All in.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, 14.
both hits.
Yeah, that surprised me.
But at least we can hit them back.
That's why I'm sneaky. No metal.
Cool. So, that is looking like 6 points of damage for Shadow and 8 points of damage for Magnus.
Doesn't like me.
Ow!
That is the
That's
end of the
now.
goblin's turn. It brings us back to the top of the order for Shadow.
Well, you know what I'm going to do?
I can imagine.
Fucking throw one back at him.
Go.
Can.
You can't run
30, 20.
That's a hit.
Wicked.
On a goblet.
Of course it's a hit on a goblin. It's made of paper.
Oh, wait.
I'm just
Plus
checking
2.
it's a
So
goblin.
it's 22 to hit. That definitely matters.
Of course,
For 9 points of damage, that goblin dies, I assume.
Yes, the goblin
Cool.
becomes a small red pub.
Hang on. Do you use the D4 for damage as
No,
well?
it's just the attack.
No, just the attack.
Just the attack.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot the other one which shot him. With action shots.
Oh, you're using your action surge. Okay. I was wondering how we were getting multi-attack at level 3. But no, that makes sense. Go for it.
17.
That is a hit.
Well, getting up 2 sword.
I think I kill that one as well because that's 11 points.
Yeah, that's the
I'm just stealing all his thunder, but he doesn't realise that yet.
Well, I was just come in and shank the guy in the doorway.
There's no one.
Let him in.
No,
no-
He's in the doorway.
Oh, we're miles away from that, bro.
They're on the opposite side.
We're on the opposite side of the building.
How
We
far
can't even
is it?
see
Yeah,
you guys anymore.
no.
How far is it? Eyeballing it on my little hand paper map here, I'd say probably about 70 feet.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my movement to run in.
So, can we actually see?
That there are people on the other side of the building. Yeah, there is line of sight between.
That's
where
cool,
they are,
because, you know.
These three now, he's at the top of the stairs, he's in the doorway, and he's in the doorway. So we
yeah.
can't
They
see
are
any of
just
them.
inside the doorway, on your side.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay,
see.
so
them.
Oh,
we can
okay.
just see them.
Okay, that's right.
Okay.
Can we see the stairs, what he's standing by then?
I'm on
He's at the top of. He's like gone up the stairs and then to the corner. So he is at this corner of the warehouse, and you
Yeah.
were at this corner of the warehouse.
Do we have line of sight
So
to
you
the
can
hobgoblin?
No,
Okay.
you can see the bottom of the gantry that they are on.
Yes.
You can't see them.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we'd have to go further in to be able to see.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to use 30 feet of movement. Then in.
Go for it.
Is it dark yet?
It's about 5 in the evening, 4 in the evening, I think. That's what I said earlier.
You said 4.
Late
4.
afternoon.
So yeah, it's like 4:30.
It's been
Not even that.
Yeah.
You were pissing around at the beginning. Would have taken 30 minutes.
We come up with a very good strategy plan.
We did not.
You
We
definitely did
No,
not.
no, no,
We
no.
did not.
I
Who
came
was
up
the
with a great
distraction?
one,
Which
and
team
then
was
you
the
guys caused
distraction
me
again?
to switch it all down
Well,
the other
I
bloody
ended
door.
up being it.
Hey,
Alright, let's go.
I've killed more than you have.
Couldn't organise a piss up in a brew.
Wait, we're in a
So
I'm
it's
then
not,
gonna.
not our finest hour so far.
I believe
I've been doing alright.
that makes it Magnus's turn.
No, still got bonus action, right?
Well, you had stopped, so I figured you were done.
I know,
If you'd
it's
like
just
to
we're
continue,
I want to do the healing one, second wind.
go for it.
Cool. Because I'm hurt.
My involvement in you second winding, Charlie, is next to none.
Well, I have to let you know.
You really don't.
I heal for 5 because I rolled really shitly.
Okay.
Never mind.
Makes a change.
Will that be all?
That's it.
Are we happy that you're done now?
No.
Oh.
I'll kill more.
That's
kill 'em
really
all.
unfortunate. Magnus, go.
Magnus, let's go.
Excellent. So, just to clarify, from where I am, in the doorway,
Can't see
or the
shit.
Great Way, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
I can see across, I can see these two
Yeah.
facing off against a hobgoblin
Who is between them? Yeah.
who hasn't been hit yet.
Who has
Just
not yet.
pointing that
So
out.
they're flanking.
Right.
So if I don't move,
Wait, we have seen you two
To be
miss that.
fair, you see me against 2 enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Because
So
he
you
does
don't
look
know.
like the dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's
However-
still recognisably Malkador,
Uh,
but he
I'm going
is.
to guess that the multicoloured.
Has he still got his hand back?
I'd recognise.
Yeah.
So, what I'm thinking is, I see a hobgoblin. I know the hobgoblins are the bad guys at the minute. So I am going to take steady aim to get my advantage.
Which?
Which
Anyway, 'cause they're 5 feet.
Sneak attack does grant you
Yeah.
advantage
Yeah,
if someone
sneak-
else is in melee range.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I'll get it anyway.
Yeah.
So in which case I won't bother.
No, because
Doing
then
it
you
kind
can
of
do
that.
You don't get
because-
advantage because of sneak attack.
Yeah.
You get sneak attack because you have advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need to steady your aim to then get the advantage.
Yes.
Either way, who's getting advantage?
Yeah. I'm getting confused
You
now.
two are in. You
Anyway.
two were in battle of an enemy of his.
I mean, I
Because
attempt
you're
to
within
use
5
headbutt,
feet
Because
of
you're
so
within
I
5
can
feet.
do 5 feet.
he gets advantage because he's assassin.
I'll let him
Yeah.
disagree with you. It's fine.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't
Because
need.
then you can move.
Yeah. So I don't need to do steady aim to get
No.
advantage. Okay. So
Normally it's the game that causes
my
the parties to
range.
fight each other, not each other.
Not fighting. We're just discussing how the rules work.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Yes. However, if I want to have advantage so that I roll better,
On the off chance it gets a
I
crit.
will use therefore steady aim, which is exactly what I said I was going to do in the first place.
I
'cause
thought
that's
you got
what I thought.
advantage because he's with
Oh, just let him roll the dice!
Roll the attack! For God's sake!
We apologise.
It's whether you want to move.
Right.
Do you want to move
We're
after
going
this?
to
I
intermission
do, but I want to hit
shortly.
it more. So anyway, steady aim.
Certainly.
My range is 80, and you said it was about 70.
Yep, about that.
So therefore, bugger.
Ha!
So that would be
It's about 60.
about 13.
It's about 60, I just counted. So
Yeah, so about 13. So I think I've missed anyway.
that is indeed a miss.
I tried.
You did.
But an arrow comes flying across and probably just spins off the wall nearby.
I feel like it embeds as wood.
Yeah, okay. Maybe just straight above his head.
Yeah, sure.
So it goes,
Sure.
that sounds fun. We'll do that.
Looks like I have to show you how to do it.
You'll be waiting a while to do that.
Yeah, I'm hoping these kill it before I get there
I'm
now.
going to wait till he's asleep.
Malkador.
This has
You
gone
can try.
suboptimally for me, who is not a melee class. Just that is fun enough what I was going to do.
Do you know why? You get advantages in metal.
Funny enough, it was actually what I'm going to do. It's basically going to be like, that didn't work. Grab his breastplate and just put my the electricity through my gloves.
So,
And it's a cantrip.
roll a spell attack, sir.
I forget what Shock and Grasp is. Is it D?
D20 to hit, same as.
Fuck you, dice!
You have advantage to hit. This is a melee attack and it's flat.
Still fuck you, dice! It was a 9 and a fucking 7.
Wait, the
So
so
pick
what's
the
9
It would have
plus?
hit.
No, it was a 9 and then a 7.
But what's
And
with
it's
the plus?
-1 because I have 9 strength.
No,
It's not on the
No,
strength.
no, no.
It's
So
not
it'd
strength.
be plus
It's a spell
5.
attack.
It'd be plus 5 roughly
Yeah,
at the level, so
14.
14.
Yes.
Still doesn't hit.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you, dice.
Could be close.
I'm
Hobgoblins,
glad that
man.
Digby's luck continues.
This is why I play like characters like this, because the dice just betray me.
Well, that'd be also.
Betraying most
Um,
of us.
What can I use a spell as a bonus action?
If the spell is a bonus action spell,
Is Healing Word a bonus action spell? I can cast it on myself.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So I'm basically just going to yell, "Concentrate, Malkador, for fuck's sake!"
I like the idea that that's concentrate of Malkador. That's your sweat. That's what that is. Go for it, yeah. Roll your d4 to heal, sir.
It's a 4. Thank Christ for that.
4 plus, I believe.
So the modifier so B is in
I believe it is.
Intelligence.
So
7. I heal for 7.
Sure. We'll rule it as that for now. I can't be bothered to check. I think I'm right. Cool.
I took 10. I heal for 7. I got 3.
That's maths.
Yeah. Quick maths.
Quick
He
maths.
can't do that.
I can't do that.
Riku,
Okay.
please, for the love of God, stab it.
I'm going to try, but I think you put too much pressure on me now. I'm going to be a bit shy.
You've
You
got
wanna drum roll?
advantage.
Right.
so-
Do you want a drum
Yes. No.
can do that.
Two-handed.
Sure.
yes.
It's dirty 20. So
Finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hang
Some
on, hang on.
damage.
He's
Hang
got to
on.
roll enough damage.
I thought
that's
that was a
9 points of damage.
Still stood in it.
I don't think anyone's hit it.
Hasn't hit that one. So.
So far, the only one that's in that room's been hit is the one that I did very little damage on 2 minutes ago.
It looks rough, but it's still alive.
Okay. Now, can I move to get into cover from the
Yes,
Archers.
but it
Shit. It's too late now. Fuck.
will. Yes, but it will provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
We need to start killing
But
stuff.
yeah, I can get to where I'm
Boring
covered
the
from
audience.
all of the archers,
Yes.
or
I just
is
think
it
they're
so?
asleep.
Hey,
It
we're
will be
killing things.
from most of them. They have to move to see.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Okay.
try and get to cover.
It's going to take an opportunity attack with its longsword. That's a hit.
Oh,
20, 30.
Yeah.
I just assumed that was a hit.
Yeah, but I like to know the numbers.
Okay, that's good for you. You won't always. Someone look there. So, that is going to be 1d8 because it's doing it one-handed. Here's my d8. There it is. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
So, is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yes.
Let's get
Yeah.
ready.
So you basically come to a corner in the boxes, the crates, and taken cover beneath one, so they are to your back.
It's about 5 to 9 to 1.
Candy. We'll finish this round with the initiative. The hobgoblins that remain will be one will make a melee attack against Malkador.
No, please.
Please
Am
don't.
I forgotten? I swear I'm acting before the
Oh,
hobgoblins.
so you are.
I'm alive! God damn it!
Sorry, I just assumed you died by now. Yeah, no, it is your turn.
Should be dead.
Bonus action,
I think it's
fighting
their
spirit.
ranger class, because he just runs in and dies all the time.
That's going to be an 18 to hit it.
The hobgoblin.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
That's going to be 8 points of damage.
It is indeed now dead.
I'll chop his fucking head off.
Now stay dead.
There are 2 cowering goblins behind his corpse.
And I'm just going to look at them and go, you're fucking next.
Jump.
What language do you say this in?
In common, you're fucking next. Jump.
Good. He's learned.
Cool. Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
This could be hilarious if they actually get intimidated and do jump to their deaths.
What they'd be doing is jumping down directly in front of Riku.
Cool, that's a 15.
Okay. We'll see what they do on their turn. Will that be also?
Yeah.
Okay. The hobgoblin that remains
Yeah, that's right. Because one of them fucking died.
Finally.
will be making a melee attack against Malkador,
No, please.
Oh dear.
which is a 15, which is not a hit.
Does not hit me.
Shockingly.
Yes.
1d4.
Which is the end of its turn.
No.
Fuck you.
Dusk.
Right. Where we are, what can I see in terms of the hobgoblin and the goblins that jumped down?
They haven't yet jumped.
Oh, they haven't yet jumped.
No, they have been told to. They have not yet obeyed.
Okay.
Mid-flight.
Okay.
There is a hobgoblin at the far side of the warehouse. It is about 60, 55 feet away from you.
Okay. Marvellous.
Malkador is getting sufficiently stabbed by it.
Guiding bolts.
At random intervals. Certainly.
That's 13 plus 5, 18.
Is a hit.
Marvellous. Guiding
I
bolt.
believe is 3d8.
46.
Oh.
5, because I go up a level.
That's if you're casting it a second. Do you want to cast
And
it?
I can, because I haven't used a second level.
Kill it!
So I'm using 5.
Blow it up.
Thank you.
Cover it in blood.
Let's have a space.
Just gonna give it.
No, I lost one.
No,
Yeah,
on
it's
the edge
on
of
the
the
table.
table, and I think it's a 1.
No, it wasn't. It was a 3.
Is it 3?
Go on, Mark, can you do the other
Lucky.
one?
Should be 6.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 points of radiant damage.
Is that nice?
This bolt of yellow energy.
It says it's black on here.
Alright then.
No, I lie. Flash of light, that's all.
Bolt
It
of
could be
yellow
black
energy.
light.
Pierces through its chest, atomizing its heart, and it drops dead.
This is the one in front of me,
Excellent.
right?
Yeah.
Behold my power! That was me, right? Yes? Oh, you, yes, thank you!
Just a race
Marvellous.
hobgoblin.
Can I see Dusk now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 of them now.
Oh no, there's 2 of them.
Yeah,
Oh no, there's
yeah.
2 of them.
Actually, that's a point. I need to take issue with you.
That's true, yeah.
Horns, red skin.
So, before you have time for this, there are 2 goblins that have got to make a decision. So they look at each other, throw their short bows over, and then whoop, down they go. It's only a 30-foot drop.
Oh,
Only.
Squishy.
That's more than 10 foot,
goblins.
isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Squishy goblins.
30 foot's really high.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah,
it's
for
only 2 stories high. Typical story's only 8 foot.
Yeah. It's goblins
It's
taking
a were-
3d6 damage.
It's quite high. These gantries are higher. We're talking. There are 2 floors. It's not 2 stories. I said 2 stories earlier. That is my mistake.
Okay.
It is 2 floors, but there it is significantly taller than 2 stories.
Oh, okay.
Because bear in mind, this is a warehouse, and then a gantry set above the storage area of the warehouse. Regardless, the goblins take enough and die.
Because their shin
fall-
bones go
basi-
through their chest.
Basically, they jump down and land on the floor, shin bones through the chest, kind of just dead. Became a pile of bones.
Right in front of Riku.
Basically, right.
It's
next.
just
Those ones count as mine!
So,
I can just picture you just poking them. Ha! I got them.
that is the end of this combat.
Marvellous.
And I'm going to suggest we go to break,
Yeah.
Yep.
because we haven't had one. That was quite long.
And I
I mean,
really
we've been going for
need
2
one.
hours.
That was
15
just-
minutes.
Yeah. So I think we
Only
need to
just
do a
made it
break
in.
for a leg stretch.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much for watching so far. We will be back shortly.
See you in a second.
Toodles.
Two